This is bigger than worldwide.
The record company...
Trust me?
...loves you. I love you. Everyone is gonna love you. You are gonna be massive.
TNT, sponsors of Popstars. Previously on Popstars, 3 judges set out to find 5 talented people to put together as a new pop group. They saw over 2,000 performers. Some great, some less so.
The smile on your face lets me know that you love me.
Through an intensive audition period, they've narrowed them down to 10. The 3 judges are Nigel Lithgow, Paul Adam, and Nicky Chapman. They've now decided exactly who will be in the final band. All that remains for them to do is break the news.
Here's our band.
Here's our band.
Of the 10 contenders left, 5 will be told they're in the band. For the other 5, there's bad news. The judges thought that the best way to tell everybody was to visit them at home and let them know in person. For the 10 contenders, there's a nail-biting wait for the doorbell to ring. It's Saturday morning at the London studios, and filming's due to start for Pop Show CD UK. Westlife are posing for fans' photos, and as manager of Billy Piper, Judge Nicky Chapman is hard at work.
Would it go down better with live audience? It would go down better, just because we're only doing 3 numbers, and I think they have to do a bit more up.
Meanwhile, in reception, Kevin's got a nervous wait.
Right.
As soon as Nicky's finished with Billy, she'll be telling Kevin whether he's in the band or not. Kevin will be the very first of the 10 to find out. He's only being told ahead of the others because he's off on holiday. After an hour, Nicky's finally ready to see him.
Hi, Kevin. Hi. How are you?
All right, not so bad.
Thanks for waiting. Come have a seat.
Thank you. Thanks for having me on this day. Cheers.
How are you feeling?
Oh, God. Absolutely petrified.
It is very difficult for the 3 judges because the final 10 that we got down to, you saw yourself the talent, you know, anybody in that 10 could be in the band. We have to get it down to 5. So I am saying that to you that you haven't made the final 5.
Right. Okay.
It was difficult. You didn't do anything wrong. That's the truth. We thought all 10 of you were great.
Yeah.
But what we're looking for is the overall look of a band, the way it works together, the way personalities work together. And we have to be hard, and we have to make that final judgment.
Kevin's reaction has left Nicky relieved.
If the other 4 took it that well and were that easy to speak to, it would be great, but I just know it's not going to work that way. He was very honest today, and he knew inside. He said he knew. And that was great for me because it's the first one, and the first one is always the hardest. But I think as we go through the week, we're going to really hit some very disappointed people because they truly believe, you know, they could make it and be fantastic in the final 5.
I've pledged to do this for the rest of my life, and if I have to do it, you know, if I want to do it, then of course, I'm only 20, just turned 20, so I feel sort of time's maybe on my side, and I can only get better. I feel I've improved, like, just in this week.
Downstairs, the show's over and Westlife are leaving from the back of the building. But on the way, they have to sign a few autographs. Meanwhile, Kevin's leaving from the front of the building with far less commotion. He hasn't made it into the band, and his dreams of pop stardom will have to be put on hold, at least for a while. Two days later, the judges set out to go to the homes of the remaining 9 and let them know whether or not they're in the band. Paul's journey starts with a long drive from London to Wigan.
Coming to Kim's place now to deliver some more news. I don't know where we are. Where's 15? 14, 12. To this side.
In Kim's house, the waiting has become unbearable.
The thing is, like, you've done your best and you've got this far, and, you know, we're just happy that you've got this far. And anything else is a bonus, really, isn't it, you know? So...
Proud of you, love, no matter whether you get this or not. So proud. Don't start me off.
I'm just going to cry again now. Behave.
Oh. I'm sorry about that. Just can't help it.
Kim's just moments away from finding out if she's going to be moving to London and recording with Europe's top producers, or continuing as a club singer in Wigan.
I'm so proud of you, Kim. You've done brilliant, love. And we'd love you to do it without you, could I? Come on. So proud of you.
Hey, how are you, Kim? You okay?
Yeah, not too bad.
Good.
Thanks. How are you?
Good. Cold.
Around this way.
How are you feeling?
Terrible.
You nervous?
Sick. Yeah.
Oh, have you been the last week?
Just horrible. I can't. Do you know what I mean? Not being able to sleep properly and stuff, and especially last night, it was the worst.
Obviously, you were down to the last 10, as you know. Got out of breath now. And it's very tough for us now because obviously we have to, you know, everyone's obviously as we discussed before.
Yeah.
Everyone's got such strong voices now and you know, good personalities, and so. I'm afraid you're going to have to move down to London for a few months.
Oh, you're joking.
And join the group.
Oh my God!
Well done.
That's brilliant. Oh God! I can't believe this. I just can't believe I hate you for that.
I can only do it. I wasn't going to do it anyone else, but I couldn't.
Oh my God! I just can't believe it. Actually.
In the kitchen, Kim's mum is beginning to think it's a yes.
Cheers. I'm sure she has. Cheers. Oh, God. Oh, God, I can't believe it. Oh, love. Oh, Kim, love. Oh, God, I can't believe it. Oh, lovey, I am so pleased.
Just left Kimberly's house. She's extremely excited, as I am, and as she should be. Extremely excited about Kimberly. I think she's got all the attributes that you need to succeed nowadays in the music business, and the voice, the looks, the personality. But I think she's got an extremely strong character. and I think she'll be able to cope with all the pressures that we're going to have to put on over the next few months.
Kim's in the band.
Action, Kimberly.
Her good looks, strong personality, and above all, her distinctive, powerful voice have stood out even when the going got tough.
Once more, you open the door.
See right down my top, can't you? I'm knackered.
It's time you knew I'm not your baby. I belong to me, so don't call me baby.
The weeks of hard work have paid off, and Kim's the first person to make it into the band. The third judge is Nigel, and he's travelled to Gateshead to see Michelle.
If I get in this band, I don't know how I'd feel. I don't think I'd believe it that I got through until I actually packed my things and actually moved out to London. I'll scream and I'll cry. Even if I don't get in, I'll scream and I'll cry. So beware, I will be crying.
Whether or not she gets into the band, Michelle's parents have decided there's still cause for celebration.
Just a little something for getting as far as you did. Whatever the outcome, it's a little thing for later. Well done.
You've got to share that. That's why it's a big bottle. We'll all have some. And you've got a card? Got a little card as well. Okay, well done, Michelle.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
If you do go in, you get nothing more, mate. That's your lot.
That's it? All right, okay.
That's it, I'm afraid, yeah.
After weeks of auditions, the suspense is nearly over for Michelle.
Hi, Michelle.
Hello.
How are you? I'm freezing.
I bet you are. It's cold in the northeast.
Oh. Lovely to see you.
You too.
And your hair looks good curly.
Thank you very much.
Good. Hello, how do you do? I'm Nigel. Hi.
My
Pleased to
dad.
meet you. Hi. Pleased to meet you. Where are you going? Listen, I owe you a big thank you for last week.
I enjoyed every minute of it.
Well, we thought you did brilliantly throughout it, which was terrific. Which is obviously why you're in the final 10. But I know you don't want me to beat about the bush, because the judge's decision's important to you. So I won't. I'm afraid you haven't been chosen for the band. And I'm sorry.
Okay.
Give it your best
I
shot.
thought you would have gotten it. I thought you would have gotten it.
All right.
Okay. We're still going to have a glass of champagne to celebrate. Aren't we? She got this far. We're really proud that she got this far anyway. Okay.
It's all right. You've done very well. We're very proud of you. It was a tough decision. And we looked at everybody. There was not one person that we could have said wasn't right for the band in that last 10. So we weren't looking in the negative side. We were just looking at positives all the time. What is it? Pick yourself up, dust yourself off, start all over again.
Don't know. Don't think I've got the energy to do it again.
Of course you have. That was tough. That was really tough. It's okay having this wonderful prize that you're offering these kids, but then to turn around and snatch it out of their grasp, that's tough.
I do feel a bit proud, but to be quite honest with you, at the moment, I'm just gutted.
Kim's already in the band. Unfortunately, Kevin and Michelle won't be joining her. Coming up in part 2, we discover the fates of Danny, Suzanne, Noel, and Kelly.
It's rock and roll, boys. Get used to it.
Here we go, into the roll. 5, 6, 7, roll. Not bad.
In Manchester, the pressure is getting to Suzanne.
Oh, God. Oh, no. I'm really nervous. I've never been through this before. Never. Oh. I just wish he would have told me over the phone. So I would have gone, oh, OK, thanks, bye. And then could have coped with whatever happens.
It's much better than a telephone call, or it's much better than saying, will you come down to London to see me? And the same for the other judges. We all feel very good about going to them. It's now a personal issue. It's now a professional issue.
The whole family have gathered to give Suzanne moral support.
Your dad would be proud of you.
I know.
Right next door to a pub can't be bad, can it?
2-1, 2-2-3.
2-2-3.
That's 2-2-1A.
2-2-3A.
That's it there. 2-2-3.
2-2-3. OK.
I'm shaking. I don't want him. I don't want to know now. I can do with another week of not knowing than this.
See you later. That's ominous.
Hello,
Hi,
Nigel.
Suzanne. How are you?
I'm not too bad. How are
Nice
you?
to see you. Very cold.
I bet you are.
I'm very tired.
Oh, I bet you are too. I've heard about your travels.
Yes. Let me say hello to everyone. And Nan, pleased to meet you. Hi, Mum. Nice to meet you.
How do you do?
All right. Nice to see you.
Hi.
Hiya.
With the niceties over, it's down to business.
I'll be totally honest with you. OK? You split the judge's decision, in truth.
Right.
You're the only one that split the judge's decision. You and another girl were brilliant, but we had to judge you against somebody else.
Yeah.
And you split us 2-1, and 2 went for one girl, 1 went for another, and the 1 was eventually persuaded to go with the other 2, and I think everyone was delighted with the eventual decision.
Yeah.
But, you know, you were all great, so it was really hard for us to make that decision. But the other judges have sent up this for you, and we hope you like it.
Thank you very much.
It's the keys to the house. Welcome to the band.
Oh my God! Really? Oh my God! Thank you very much. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Oh my God!
Well done. Oh dear.
Oh God, that is crazy. Because I really thought when you were saying that, then I thought, oh, they've obviously gone with somebody else now. Oh, look at them.
I'm talking.
Oh dear. Well done.
That's all right. No, I didn't.
Thank you.
And a dry eye in the house.
I am desperate to be a pop star. Absolutely desperate. I will do anything for it.
Suzanne's determination has paid off. She's had to jump through hoops to get there, but her dedication and talent have shone through.
I might as well just go home now. I should just pack my stuff up. I feel like crying.
She'll be joining Kim. There are only 3 places left in the band. Next, Nigel has to travel to Tony's house in Galway. But there's a problem. Ireland is suffering its worst storms in a decade. After a long wait, his flight is cancelled. All he can do is fly to Dublin, hire a car and drive right across Ireland, but it's not going to be easy.
Good start.
Paul's now off to see Noel in Cardiff.
The quality of voices in Cardiff was extremely high. And Noel was one of the best. We spotted him straight away. He sang well. He went quickly through to Birmingham and then London. And he's a guy we like very much, very rounded, good personality, good-looking guy. Again, a strong voice, which goes without saying at this stage.
Noel's mum, Claire, is preparing him for the worst in case Paul's bringing bad news.
It's not about being on TV, it's about Noel, and it worries me that, you know, you've got to get it from knocks in your life anyway, and I just think that he's pretty good at that, and we've had a few, and he's coped with it all well, so I think this is, in the great scheme of things, when you sit back and look at it, it's not the be-all and end-all. There are bigger losses to have than
that's right.
Than not being on the TV. So I think that he'll do something wonderful anyway.
So much faith. This woman has more faith in me than anyone in the world.
Meanwhile, Nikki is driving across London to see Kelly.
I don't know how I'm going to react. I can't even try and tell you. I just haven't got a clue. If I don't get it, I will have a good cry and I will, you know, like be really upset. But after a year or two, I'll pull myself back together and I'll move on.
Paul's also keen to move on and get the decisions out of the way.
You know, I've said before in the past, throughout the process, I want to get to 5 and get them into the studio and then start working, because it doesn't matter how many ideas I've got and the producers have, until they go into a studio and start singing and trying out tracks and co-writing, we won't know, and it's at last the long wait's over.
And the long wait is about to be over for Kelly as well.
You saw yourself with the auditions, you know, we got down to the final 10 and everybody in that final 10 could be in the final band. That's the problem. We do have to get it down to 5. So I'm afraid I am here to say that you haven't made it to the final 5, Kelly.
Okay.
I thought I'd tell you straight away. It's difficult. We think you are an absolute star and we very much see you as a solo artist. And when we're looking, it is so difficult because there aren't really reasons why someone doesn't make the final band, because if there were, we'd have got rid of them days and days ago.
Okay.
Anything you want to ask me?
No, I don't think so.
Sure. Okay. All right. Well, I'm sure we won't be hearing the last of you.
Mm.
We'll be seeing you. But thank you, and thank you for taking part in it.
No problem.
I hope you've got something else out of it as well. Something positive.
Right.
All right.
Cheers, Nikki.
Okay.
Take care.
All the best, okay? And again, thank you for everything.
Okay.
All right.
Bye.
Okay. She was extremely disappointed, and hopefully she took my comments in the right way and she'll use it, but at the moment, not great. Not great. Really, really hard, and I felt so bad for her.
Kelly hasn't made it, and her boyfriend Horace is left to comfort her. Nigel's still trying to get to Galway.
We're going right the way across Southern Ireland. I've always wanted to do this, but not in weather like this. We're at a toll bridge. I haven't got any Irish money because we were flying in and flying out. So hopefully they're going to take £1 sterling. Can I give you £1 sterling?
No, get the Irish, please.
No.
But lack of Irish currency is the least of his problems.
Evidently there's all flooding ahead and very bad winds. I can feel the entire vehicle moving around underneath me. Quite worrying.
Meanwhile, in Cardiff, Paul has arrived with news for Noel, and his mum is wishing him luck one last time.
Take care. Well, he better take care if he tells you no, anyway.
as you know, we're down to the... it's been tough. It has been tough with the guys. You know, it's been tough to try and differentiate. Because of the quality of the voices, as we've discussed before. But you're in. Oh my God. Well done, mate. Congratulations.
I'm in.
Oh my God! Are you... Oh!
No, I can't.
Oh my God, my babe! Oh!
Great.
Oh, the bonus ball just came. The only thing I ever won was a bottle of sherry when I was 10. Oh, you clever baby.
Give me your heart and make it real, or else forget about it.
Noel's made it.
Here we go again. 3, go.
His strong, confident voice, sense of humour and calmness under pressure have seen him through.
I want to be a pop star because I'm fed up of being skint.
Noel joins Kim and Suzanne in the band, and there's only 2 more places to fill. Once again, Nicky's journey is just a short hop across London.
We're now travelling to go and see Danny to tell him whether he's made the final band or not. Danny we saw in London. I've actually auditioned Danny before for something different. Really likeable guy. Massive grin the whole time. An amazing voice, very different voice actually, very different indeed. Lost it on the last day for us. Lost all his confidence.
This is like the 10th time of the decision, so should be used to it. Like 2 from London, like the recalls, 2 from Birmingham, and obviously the workshop week, which is 5, which leads to 9, and now today is like the 10th decision time. So I should be used to it, but I think this one is the most vital one because I didn't think I would even get past the first one. And to be here is like, oh, and it's like my stomach's going over and stuff because someone's got the decision, and today it's going to be there. So I will feel much better later on when it's all over and I know kind of where I stand.
Back in Ireland, Nigel's about to hit the worst flooding they've had in years.
Not sure what this is. Look at this. Whoa! The flooding you can see here across the road on the motorway. We're just moving into it now. Goodness me. Absolutely ridiculous. I can't say this is not worrying me, because it is.
Hello. On a very wet. Oh, dear. How are you?
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you, Danny. You right?
Danny takes Nicky through to the lounge, while his mum, Tracy, and his aunt and cousin wait anxiously in the kitchen.
And obviously for us, it's, as I said before, it's very difficult to make sure you find the right mix. I believe that Nigel, Paul and I have found that right mix. And I'm pleased to say that you are one of the 5.
Oh, my...
Well done.
I'm not going to cry.
I'm not. You're allowed to, but I'm not. How do you feel?
I just want to say thanks for this opportunity, really.
That's okay.
I don't know what to say. I didn't think I could do this. I really didn't. Just got to say thanks.
You did it,
Thank
not
you.
me. Well done. Happy?
Oh, can I go and tell them? I did it.
Well done! Oh, God. Well done, darling.
How mad is that? Oh, we're all crying now. I just said now I'm not going to cry. I've done enough of that.
Danny was perhaps the least confident and the most emotional of all the contenders, but the judges thought his voice had exceptional character and power.
If you like flowers, you become a florist. If you want to clean, you clean windows. Do you know what I mean? If you like kids, you become a teacher. So if you like singing and dancing, why not be part of a group and go for it and give it a go?
With Danny, Noel, Kim and Suzanne in the band, the picture is nearly complete. There's one place left. Coming up, the judges have only Mylene, Tony and Jessica left to visit. Who is the missing piece that will complete the band?
It's a tragedy. Crushed by his own friends. Sorry. Oi, I thought I said no groupies.
For Tony, auditioning has been a life-changing experience. He's a champion Irish dancer, and until a few months ago, he was the lead in a very successful show.
I was 17, finished my exams, and Michael Flatley came along, and he had his own take on Irish dancing, on Irish culture, and that became the biggest, phenomenon of that year, and a few years after it, for live shows. And I was 17, he said, "Do you want a job?" I said, "Yes, please." And 6 months later, I was dancing on the Oscars. 1.5 billion people watching us live. Myself and 7 other people running out there. We were doing Irish dancing for the world, something we grew up with, and the feeling is just unbelievable.
But he's given up his lucrative job to concentrate on a career in music, and he knows he'll need his family's support.
Because, you can take a knock, and then if you have already committed to giving your life to music, all it is a knock, and then you get back up again, you keep on going. But if you're unsure whether you can give your life to it, well then every knock could be your last one, and that could finish you off. If that happens, I'm prepared for it. If I'm sitting in a pub, sitting on a guitar, strumming, just singing a few songs for a few quid, that's what I'm prepared for.
All Tony can do for now is wait.
When the sun goes down on Galway Bay.
After 9 hours on the road, Nigel's starting to lose the plot.
An awful lot of lorries on the roads. Or as Scylla would say, a lorry. I'm trying to brighten myself up there.
He's also starting to dream of reaching his hotel.
We'll be staying in Dublin tonight, so be a few pints of Guinness, that's for sure. Maybe even a little Irish whiskey. I might have a whiskey to make me frisky, a brandy to make me randy. I'll leave the ginger beer alone tonight. If you ever come across the sea to Ireland,
Meanwhile, Nikki has a short taxi journey to meet Mylene at her old college. And Paul also has one last job to do as a judge.
We're going to go see Jessica now. We're off to Preston. And Jessica's got a great personality.
If they say no to me today, then at least I can say, right, well, that's done. Now I can move on and I can try and sort of succeed in other ways.
When you talk to her, you really warm to her. You believe in her. And she can sing.
If they say yeah, then brilliant, I'll pack my bags, I'm ready. But I'm ready for you. Come on, let's have you. I'm ready for you now.
It's now 5 o'clock, travelling for around 11 hours. And we still haven't seen Tony.
Finally, after 12 hours travelling, Nigel has reached Tony's.
This isn't a house, it's a castle.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Okay. It's like afternoon now.
Did you get any sleep last night?
A bit.
Did
But,
you?
yeah.
Not much.
Not much.
I must admit, I didn't get much sleep last night. Hi
Yeah,
again.
we've done.
Yeah, we
You're
met
right.
before. Nice to meet you again. So is this my chair then?
I think so,
This
yeah.
is it.
Hello.
How are you, okay?
All right, yeah.
Good to see you.
Thanks.
You're right.
Good to see you.
With only one place left in the band, only one of the judges is bringing good news.
Good evening.
Hello, Tony, nice
How
to
are
see
you?
you.
This is
Hello,
my mum,
Mrs.
Marie.
London.
Hello. My father.
How do you do?
Very welcome.
Marie?
Marie.
Marie, hi.
Hi.
Sorry I'm so cold.
Oh, God love you. Stand in there.
Yeah.
Stand in.
By the fire.
For Jessica, Tony and Mylene, the moment of truth has arrived.
It's been very difficult to choose between the girls because they are all so strong, and everyone we've asked to go in the 10 has a chance of being in the 5. But we're not going to ask you to be in the 5.
No.
You really have been in the last 10 on pure merit.
To be honest with you, obviously, you know, I would love to be in it, and it's like it's been everything to me for the past 2 months or however long. And you know, we've all been through a lot, but I've always sat there and I've thought, whoever the 5 are, they're the right 5, you know. And if I'm not in the 5, I'm not in the 5.
And what we really did have to go on was the overall look of the band.
Mm-hmm.
And Mylene?
Unfortunately, we do feel as though you need that vocal coach, and consequently, we're not going to ask you to be in the band.
Okay.
You've made it to the final 5.
I didn't want to like have you mopping up my tears or anything. I just
You
thought
can
it's
mop up
going to
my
be
tears as
hard
well.
enough.
Bad news. Not sure what the hell. I didn't get in, but you didn't? No.
But look how far you've got.
Yeah, that's it, exactly.
No. Yeah. Don't make me cry. I wasn't going to cry. It's all right. I'm okay. Yeah. It's all right.
She took it really, really well. Tough though, God, tough. I was shaking before I went in there. When we go to the toilet, I don't now. I did a minute ago. So that was very, very tough. Because she's a great girl, Jessica. Great girl.
You're so welcome.
Mylene, what are you going to sing?
Simply
Simply the best. Okay.
Mylene's musicianship, voice and professionalism have got her into the band.
I feel bad. Can I go now?
Mylene is the last piece in the jigsaw, and the band is now complete. It's been a tough couple of days for the judges. They've had to reject 5 of the 10 most talented people they've met from around the whole British Isles.
I'm certainly not going to give up, and I must have something, otherwise they wouldn't have chosen me to be the final 10. So I'm going to give it my best shot, and fingers crossed, hopefully I'll get something soon.
I know now I have the confidence to go up to someone and just sing, or go in the middle of the street and start singing and trying to dance.
I will move on from this. I will not look back.
That's what I look back and remember, I think, is how difficult it was. But I had a good time at the same time, though.
They've picked the right 5, hopefully, and I've got to move on and try and make it in other ways now.
There they are. Keys to my dream, that is.
Finally, the band has been chosen, and for the 5 band members, it's the beginning of the most incredible journey of their lives. After the break, the band say goodbye to friends and family and move in together to their new home.
5, 6, 7, good. 1, 2, static. Come on, move. 7 and
3 minutes, lads.
On the morning she's due to move in with the rest of the band, Suzanne's beginning to wonder what she's let herself in for.
It's really nerve-wracking, you know, going into this house and, I mean, because I don't even know who I'm actually working with yet. Can you believe that? We're not allowed to say anything to each other, so I've tried to avoid all phone calls, all messages, and the whole thing of me sort of going into this house, I don't even know where it is. I don't know what it'll look like. It's just dead mad, because I've never moved out of home before. I mean, I've always lived with my parents, and I don't know how I'm going to cope.
Reality has also started to set in for Kim and her mum.
I'm going to miss you so much.
I know you are. I'm going to miss you too. Oh, don't. Oh, no.
Oh, I'm going to miss you so much.
I'm going to miss you.
There'll be no noise in the house without you.
And in London, nerves have kicked in for Danny as well.
Yeah, last night I got up about 4 o'clock and I was going to loo. And it just all came to me. I've been trying to be normal about it, like not really think about it, and then all of a sudden it comes to me and I was like... And you know, like when your stomach goes over, you get like nerves. And then I was like breathing and I felt like I was going to hyperventilate, like this. And I had to sit down in the front room and have a glass of water. So the nerves are coming there.
For all of the band, this is the last time they'll see friends and family for at least 6 weeks.
Love you. Love you.
Love you. Good. Take care of yourself.
Yeah.
Love you.
The 5 don't even know who'll be joining them in the band. Their next day off will be Christmas. This is the house the band will be living in for the next 3 months. The idea is that it's large and secluded enough that they can stay undercover until it's time to reveal their identities to the media.
Danny.
The first to arrive is Danny.
Good to see you. Hey, Vince. Where are your bags? In the back. Let's get them. You're the first to arrive?
Aye.
Yeah.
But he's soon joined by Mylene.
Oh, congratulations.
And then Noel.
Hey, buddy, all right?
When Suzanne and Kim arrive, the band are finally together in their new home.
Come on, Kimberly, quick.
Oh, God, it's gorgeous. Hello. I'm fine, how are you?
Good. Shall we get your bags? Shall we get someone to help you? Can I have some help out here, please? Girls? Girls? I've got some help.
Nigel welcomes them with a celebratory drink and a quick tour of the house.
Good health. God bless.
And you.
Many happy times here. This is the living room. Check it out. This is the studio. And the conservatory dining room. The drawing room. That's the little downstairs cloakroom.
Oh, hello. Oh, look at the mirrors there. You can watch yourself on the toilet.
Boys' room.
Oh, sweet darling.
Oh, good. So any smells, make them in there.
Single room. It's huge built-in wardrobes too.
Oh, yeah.
You're going to feel used to share.
Oh my God. What's in this one then?
With the tour over, Nigel lays down a few ground rules.
Everyone must sleep in the house on work nights. Everyone will be informed about the nights they can stay elsewhere. There are to be no visitors to the house, apart from crew and professionals invited by the crew. No one must know where this house is. Also, do not give the house phone number out to anybody. Everyone will be issued with a mobile phone, which you've got now, so you can make your own calls in your own privacy. Okay? You can give these numbers out to your nearest and dearest, but be careful how widely they're distributed.
Most importantly, Nigel is keen that the identities of the 5 members are not discovered until they are launched as a band.
Phones. If you go shopping, if you go anywhere without us chaperoning you, you can only go 2 or 3 at a time. Do never go out as a 5. If they get a picture of the band, the whole thing's blown.
Right.
Quick. It'll be forever otherwise.
Be lucky.
Be lucky.
Be lucky.
You've been very lucky, all of you. Well done.
Thank you.
Thank you, Nigel.
God bless. See you tomorrow.
Bye.
Nigel leaves and the band are finally alone together. Only time will tell how everything turns out.
Come on then, give us your calls. Get rid of that rough skin. Come on.
Everyone's really happy. You can sense everyone's tired because they've travelled from all over the place and stuff. They're just over the moon to be here, I think. And finally, now we've kind of all just gone, we've done it. We got down to the final 5. Right, heads is you share with Kim, and tails is she shares.
Heads.
Tails.
I share with Kim.
Yeah.
I have the
We only really know what's happening for the next 2 days. We know what's going to happen for the next, like, 3 or 4 weeks, whatever. So it's a bit scary. Who's moving furniture about in our house?
The poltergeist.
Don't even start with that one. You're on your own, remember?
Someone's just literally just handed you a house, a mobile phone, a piano room, everything, and just said, okay, this is where you're going to be staying now. It's just, that's not a normal day.
Oh.
Am I in a dream? Is this really happening to me? Because it seems so surreal. The whole thing is like crazy.
How's that? Is that slightly better? It's beautiful now, Noel. Beautiful. It's no different, but it's beautiful.
Got all the difference, didn't it?
Oh my God, it looks fabulous.
I've still got a lot of anxiety. I really want to do this, I really want to do this, but I know there's a long way to go.
At 7:30 next Saturday, the band start to look and sound like Popstars.
Whoever it is,
the secret of the band's identity is threatened.
if we find that there is a leak in the band, then that band member has to leave. They're gone.
And there's a confession from Kim.
I suppose I just didn't want it to ruin my chances, really.
Why would you think that?
Because it's happened in the past before, where I've been turned down for things because of it.
So, can you tell me, is there any truth in the allegations that your mime in your life shows?